Hey everyone, it's Chloe and welcome back to another speed build video. Today is another one of my restricted packs videos, and today I am using the Lennox kitchen set from Peacemaker and also his Lennox dining set, along with the base game and cool kitchen stuff. So this lot is available on my gallery, which is chloessims, 2 E's and 2 S's, because my chloessims, the same as my YouTube and my Twitter, was taken, so I had to add an extra E. Also, if you want to download this, make sure you have a CC box ticked so you can see it. So I wanted to do a smaller build for this and make the kitchen the focus, because that's what the set is all about. It's all about the kitchen and the dining. So I went for this kind of modern converted cottage style. I found a picture on Pinterest of this white modern cottage with a really modern extension on the side of it. So right now I'm using this fence from, I don't know what pack, but that fence doesn't stay. In the end I get rid of it and replace it with the half walls. So all you need for this build is base game, obviously everyone's got the base game if you've got Sims, Lennox dining set, Lennox kitchen set from Peacemaker, cool kitchen stuff, and Peacemaker's build items like his walls, his floors, rugs, and windows. So I'm using a lot of glass. I really wanted to use the columns that I use all the time, just the plain black columns that I use, but they didn't come in the packs that I was using, so I couldn't use that. But I made it all white, black roof, as normal. It's what I always do. And I went for this red brick, which I actually made brown in the end to match the windows a bit more. And I was trying so many things with the windows and the doors, and I ended up using Peacemaker's all-stair set with the grey shutters, I believe, is what I ended up with. This house has 2 bedrooms. They're kind of small. I wanted to do a small build just so that I could concentrate more on the kitchen. So you'll see it change in a little while to the Peacemaker windows. As I've said before, I am using Peacemaker's build items as a kind of Peacemaker base game, I'm calling it. So all of his kind of staple items I'm using, just so I'm not too restricted on just using EA's base game. So this is the Lennox kitchen set. I really love this. So I wanted to do a pop of some kind of colour, and I went for orange because I feel like it really goes with the grey. I'm using Peacemaker subway tiles, which I love, and also the new banana print wallpaper with the patch that we got last week. I have only one complaint about this wallpaper, and that is that it didn't come with all the plain swatches to go with the patterns, because one of my favourite colour schemes is grey and white. So if we would have been able to have the white wood with just a plain grey wall, that would have been amazing. But I am holding out for some CC, so if you know of any CC to go with that, then hit me up, because I'm all about that CC. So I ended up doing the kitchen, and then I was looking through the base game clutter and I wasn't feeling it. So I looked through the packs I had and I came up with cool kitchen stuff, so I used that to clutter up the kitchen. And I'm also using the Lennox dining set to go with it, because I thought you might as well. So there's pops of orange throughout the living space, and I do this funky thing with the TV table to make a kind of dining hutch kind of thing with a mirror behind it. The living room is very stylish. I'd say this house is very stylish. It's for a couple of Sims. There's no kids in this house. There are 2 bedrooms. One's a master bedroom and then one's kind of like a spare room. There's also an office, so I thought maybe these could be a pair of Sims who work from home maybe. So I suppose it's kind of industrial actually, with all the greys and especially the Peacemaker floors. Also these lights are some of my favourite CC items. I'm using the base game fireplace, which isn't my favourite, but I didn't have any other choice. I'm actually looking at more of the packs that I can use with Peacemaker's CC, so I'd really love to use seasons. I did cats and dogs in the last video. So now I'm using the cool kitchen stuff, and I actually swapped out the base game kitchen, the fridge and the stove for the cool kitchen stuff ones, but I wasn't feeling it, so I took it back. I'm just figuring out the kitchen, what I want to do with it. I really love this cool kitchen shelf, and I never use it because I could never find it in the catalogue, but I feel like it looks really nice above the oven. And then I try and use an extractor fan, but it wasn't fitting, so we can just pretend that there's an extractor fan built into the shelf, because that's what we do here, we use our imaginations. I really wanted to get a bar area in too, because that is part of the Lennox dining set. So now I'm just cluttering up this little makeshift area. This Peacemaker set comes with a lot of like china or glassware, so I made sure to use all of that. The rest of the house is kind of, I don't think it really matches together. So the kitchen is super modern, and I feel like the bedrooms are a little bit more muted. I went back and forth with the colour scheme quite a lot off camera, so the finished product has actually taken quite a bit of work, because I never know what I want to do, and I'm very indecisive because sometimes I feel like we have too much choice, especially when you have CC, but I know what I like, and I also don't want to keep using the same things, and I'm always trying different things. And also I don't want to include things that I don't feel like I like, because I feel like if I don't like it, no one else will like it. I don't know. But in the end, I like how it turned out. I'm also using Peacemaker's wall art, which I love. I mean, I love everything from Peacemaker. Peacemaker can do no wrong. This is the little entryway. I put a speaker and a side table with a mirror, and the, what are they called? Shoe racks, and a coat stand thing. I would have loved to have used Season's coat rack here, but never mind. I really don't know how people use, or how people do really good builds with just base game. It blows my mind. But this is the little bathroom. It's a simple little bathroom. It does the job. There's also an ensuite in the master bedroom, just a little one with a toilet and a shower. I feel like one-story homes are very popular to play in because obviously you don't have to walk around much, but having a toilet in the bedroom I feel like is probably a little bit handy. So this is very monochrome, black and white, and then this is the master bedroom, and this ends up being blue actually because I based it all around the bed. So the bed is kind of a light wood and a grey, and I was looking at different rugs but none of them were working, so in the end I think I went with a blue one. So then I had to change the green wallpaper to a blue wallpaper. Oh, it was this chair that started it all actually. I was like, oh, this chair matches the bed but it doesn't match the wallpaper, so I went ahead and changed the colour scheme, added in an ensuite, and I think, oh no, I went with a neutral rug actually, and then I added in this fitted wardrobe because nothing was really fitting. And then the other bedroom started out pink but ended up orange because I felt like I needed to include more orange to tie in with the kitchen. It's just a little single bed room with a dresser. Very simple. And then we have an office, which is very simple as well. You know me, I'm very minimalistic. Don't like much clutter. Again, I went with this base game bed. I feel like I'm really going to have to start using some more packs because I'm using all of the same things from base game, and I don't want to do that because there are some really, really nice items in some of the packs that we've got lately. So I'm going to have to sit down and figure out what I'm going to do, because I'm really enjoying this series actually. I think it's really fun to kind of focus on one Peacemaker pack at a time, or a couple that go together. And I would actually like to do some collabs with people who are using the same sets, just to see how our builds would turn out differently, because we would be using the same items. So that doesn't necessarily have to be CC, that could be any kind of pack. So look out for that, because that is in the works. So here I am, just changing up the colour scheme to match the bed that I chose in the end. And then we're doing the office, and I've used the Lennox dining set table as a desk, and I made it very simple, very clean, very minimalistic and nice. Does the job, you don't need any more than that. So we're coming to the end of the video. I am just doing the backyard, which is so simple. It's just a barbecue, a little bit of landscaping, and a dining table. I couldn't use the umbrella that came with, is it City Living? I feel like that blue swatch umbrella came with City Living. It might not have been, I don't know. I'm not very good at knowing what things are from, because I just kind of pick them up and don't tend to take any notice of where they're from. But anyway, we are nearly at the video tour, so I have actually successfully done another voiceover for the entire video. I feel like there will be a few people who will be shook that I've done a voiceover for the entire length of the speed build, so yay, go me! Anyway, if you have any suggestions of what packs you'd like to see me use, either from Peacemaker or some from EA, so expansion, game or stuff packs, do let me know in the comments below. I am actually thinking of using other CC creators too, so if you have any suggestions, be sure to leave them in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe and hit that notification bell to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! you.